William Davis, Wheat Belly, Lose the Wheat, Lose the Weight, and Find Your Path Back to Health. Embark on a transformative journey with the key insights from Wheat Belly, Lose the Wheat, Lose the Weight, and Find Your Path Back to Health by William Davis. This groundbreaking book challenges the conventional wisdom around wheat consumption and explores its potential harmful impact on our health. Discover the history of wheat cultivation, its changing protein structure, and its role in the obesity crisis. Understand the link between wheat and health issues, from blood sugar levels to autoimmune diseases. Get ready to be enlightened on the addictive nature of wheat and its effect on our brain and aging process.
Wheat belly. Our overconsumption of wheat is contributing to the obesity epidemic, according to this book. In the past, having a large belly was seen as a sign of wealth and privilege. Now, it's more often a source of mockery and derision. The irony is that the reason for many beer bellies is not excess alcohol consumption, but instead, the overconsumption of wheat. Since the 1980s, there has been a push to eat less fatty food in response to the rising rates of heart disease. However, many people replace these foods with ones that are high in carbohydrates, particularly wheat. In America, wheat plays a significant role in every meal. The average American's diet consists of 4 servings of wheat flour per day. This overconsumption of wheat has resulted in a mundane yet fattening diet. The author of this book recommends avoiding wheat altogether, as it is one of the most popular grains in the world, accounting for 20% of our daily caloric intake. Interestingly, as our diet has become more wheat-based, American waistlines have hit an all-time high. In the mid-80s, the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute suggested replacing fatty foods with whole grains to promote heart health. This advice coincided with a sharp increase in the average body weight and diabetes rates. This insightful book argues that wheat may be at the root of the American obesity epidemic. It suggests that Americans should reconsider their diets and reduce their wheat intake for a healthier lifestyle. The modern wheat conundrum. Wheat has been a staple in many cultures for thousands of years. However, the wheat of today is vastly different from the crop of the past. Scientists created a hybrid crop with a different protein structure, and it has become the primary type of wheat eaten worldwide today. Modern wheat contains new and untested proteins, and governments have shown little interest in their safety for human consumption. Author William Davis discovered that einkorn bread, the ancient evolutionary predecessor of wheat, had none of the symptoms that modern bread caused. Davis's experience raises concerns over the detrimental effects of modern wheat bread, suggesting the need for further research. Wheat and weight gain. Americans today are larger in size than those from the early 20th century, and one of the main reasons is the uniquely harmful effect of today's wheat on blood sugar and insulin levels. Studies find that the carbohydrate in wheat, known as amylopectin A, causes blood sugar levels to spike, leading to the release of excess insulin, which causes the body to convert the excess sugar into stored fat. People with celiac disease, who must avoid wheat, have experienced significant weight loss after adopting a wheat-free diet, showing the fattening effects of wheat. Maintaining a wheat-free diet can lead to weight loss and help prevent obesity. Wheat addiction. Wheat is addictive and has a significant impact on the human brain. The book explains the addictive qualities of wheat and how its consumption affects human behavior. The author, who is a physician, has seen the benefits of giving up wheat in people's lives, such as improved mood, concentration, and sleep quality. However, around 30% of people experience withdrawal symptoms after quitting wheat, including fatigue, irritability, and brain fog. The link between wheat consumption and schizophrenia is also explored in the book. Psychiatrist F. Curtis Dohan found a connection between wheat consumption and the worsening of symptoms in patients with schizophrenia. Later research indicates that wheat contains exorphins that move into the brain and attach themselves to the same area that opioids bind to. This connection potentially worsens symptoms in patients with schizophrenia. The science behind aging gracefully. Ages are responsible for the deterioration of the body, causing late-life ailments such as clogged arteries, cataracts, and dementia. Ages are best eliminated by removing wheat from your diet since it's uniquely effective at creating them. Aging is a natural process that affects everyone. The body deteriorates over time, leading to late-life ailments such as clogged arteries, cataracts, and dementia. However, some people seem to age more gracefully than others, and the key to their youthful glow is AGE. No, not that kind of age, but advanced glycation end products. Ages are biological debris that accumulate in your body over the years, particularly in organs like the liver, kidneys, and skin. As they build up, they form clumps that reduce the organ's ability to function properly. They are believed to be responsible for many late-life ailments. In the brain, ages cause brain cells to stop functioning, while in the kidneys, they make the organs less effective at filtering waste products from the blood. Fortunately, there are ways to avoid the dangerous buildup of ages, and one such way is to eliminate wheat from your diet. Since many ages are byproducts of elevated blood sugar, eliminating wheat carbohydrate amylopectin A can help. Blood sugar is also known as glucose, and when we eat foods that increase our glucose levels, new molecules made up of a glucose protein compound are created. They form one particular variety of ages. Wheat is uniquely effective at creating ages, besting other carbohydrates like sweet potatoes, apples, and even chocolate bars. By removing wheat from your diet, you can avoid the dangerous buildup of ages and age more gracefully. The downfall of modern wheat. Modern wheat and its impact on human health, particularly the rise of celiac disease due to increased levels of gluten protein, is explored in this book. For over 1 million years, humans lived and thrived on a hunter-gatherer lifestyle that didn't include wheat. However, the farming of wheat began 10,000 years ago, and this has led to a significant dietary change that the human body hasn't fully adapted to. Many modern humans have digestive systems that are unable to handle this development, resulting in celiac disease. Modern hybrid strains of wheat have changed protein structures that trigger celiac disease, leading to a 400% increase in cases in the last 5 decades and a doubling of rates in the last 2 decades alone. Researchers found that modern wheat had higher levels of gluten proteins, particularly gliadin, which is absent in traditional varieties of wheat. Gliadin increases the permeability of the intestines, allowing wheat proteins to escape into the bloodstream. This triggers an immune response that causes inflammation, the hallmark of celiac disease, leading to chronic fatigue, arthritis, and even gastrointestinal cancer in severe cases. This book delves into the impact of modern wheat on human health and how the increase in cases of celiac disease is a result of it. It raises concerns on the changing protein structures in modern hybrid strains of wheat that can have adverse and long-term effects on human health. The impact of wheat on your body's alkaline balance. The human body has a regulatory system that maintains a pH level of 7.4. However, wheat generates significant levels of acid in the body, leading to the depletion of alkaline stores, which are salts that neutralize acid levels. These stores have calcium phosphate and calcium carbonate, which are essential for strong bones. The more alkaline your body requires, the more susceptible your bones are to fractures, eventually leading to osteoporosis. A 2003 study by the University of Toronto found that the increase in gluten consumption resulted in calcium loss and weakening of bones leading to osteoporosis. Therefore, it is advisable to exclude wheat from your diet to avoid bone disease and benefit from better body weight, digestive health, and overall well-being.
In conclusion, Wheat Belly sheds light on the potentially alarming effects of modern wheat consumption on our health, from weight gain and blood sugar spikes to addiction and accelerated aging. The book explores how wheat's altered protein structure might contribute to celiac disease, inflammation, and weakened bones. By revisiting our dietary choices and replacing wheat with healthier alternatives, we stand to gain better overall well-being, improved mood, and stronger bodies. say goodbye to wheat and embrace a new path towards a more balanced and healthier lifestyle.